Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to do a Q&A. It's been 3 years since I did the last one, so it was about time to do a new one. And I'll answer the most asked questions first, and I think that's the only questions I have time for today. And I'll maybe do another one soon, and not another 3 years, I promise. So I'll start with the first question, which is, how do you gain confidence? A lot of you guys ask me this, and this one is really hard to answer, to be honest, because everyone is so different and never really know when someone else is truly confident. But yeah, I'm not like that confident myself, but I can give you the advice that kinda worked for me, and that is to fake it till you make it. And what I mean by that is that you kind of pretend that you look really good and you tell yourself that you do. It might sound really cliche and stupid, but like when you stand in the mirror and look at yourself, just never don't tell yourself negative, like your flaws and stuff like that. Just keep telling yourself that you're beautiful and you're good enough, and if you do it over time, it will affect you mentally. It did to me. It's not like I feel like really confident or anything. I just don't hate myself anymore, I guess. So yeah, that's the only advice I can give, to be honest. So the next question is, how did you find your style? What made you want to dress the way you do? And what is your style called? So I get asked this a lot. To be honest, I don't know what my style is called. I have had like alternative fashion for many years, like 8 years maybe, and I feel like over the years I kind of merged my style more and more together, but I still have days where I kind of dress differently. Some days I feel like wearing black, some days I feel like wearing pastels. It really depends on my mood, to be honest, and I feel like I don't get how people can be like stuck in one kind of aesthetic and fashion. Like, creds to you, but I can't do that, so I just kind of dress the way I want to. I think what made me want to dress that way, or like being different, is that I've always liked alternative fashion since I was little. I used to always like different kind of hair colors and stuff like that, so yeah. It's a baby crying outside. I don't think you guys can hear it, hopefully. Next question is your favorite tattoo. Any tattoo plans? How many tattoos do you have? So I think I have around 9 or 10 tattoos right now, and my favorite tattoo is my Haku tattoo. It's this one. I'll show a close-up around here. So yeah, my favorite is my Haku tattoo. I'll tag the Instagram to the tattoo artist because she's my friend and she's really nice and really talented, so please support her. And yeah, I think my favorite tattoos are all my Studio Ghibli tattoos in general, because I'm a huge fan and I have a whole arm dedicated just to Studio Ghibli, so yeah. And for my tattoo plans, I don't really like talking about my plans because they kind of changes over time, so I just don't feel comfortable talking about the tattoo plans I want. But I can tell you that I want to take some tattoos on places that aren't visible, I think, because I don't want to use up the place on my arms and legs yet. Next question is wearing alternative or different fashion in public. So I've had alternative style for almost 8 years, so I'm kind of numb to the staring and comments because I used to have really extreme styles or aesthetics before. So for me this is more like toned down and normal for me. But my advice is just try not to care too much, because honestly most people just think about themselves. They don't really care that much. But yeah, Just because someone is staring doesn't always mean it's negative, by the way. Most people are fascinated or just not used to it. That doesn't mean they judge you as a person. And if they do, they're probably insecure or just a boomer anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yes. But something I like to think about is that it's better to know that you get stared at because of your style than being stared at when you blend in, if that makes sense. Like if you're having colored hair, if you have pink hair and you're on the bus and someone is staring at you, you can just think that they are staring because you have pink hair, so it's like, oh, okay. But if someone is staring at you when you have like normal, what is considered basic or normal, I guess, you don't know why. So I don't know if that makes sense. I think that's the only advice I can give, because people are going to look at you. It gets better over time, and you're just gonna have to get used to it. I myself think it's worth it because I love having different fashion and just being creative with my outfits and expressing myself. So it's up to you if you want the attention or not. Okay, so this is going to be the last question, and it's: how are you mentally? How has 2020 been for you, and how you handle it? You guys are probably very tired of anything related to Rona-chan or COVID-19 and the whole pandemic itself. But since this was one of the most asked questions, I think I'll talk about it anyways. For me, it has kind of made me into a whole new person. But I will be honest, as someone who has been through a lot mentally even before the pandemic, 2020 has been a tough year and I lost a lot of motivation, but it's been hard for all of us, of course. So I know I'm not alone. I don't mind being alone that much, but having my sister living with me and my mother have made it easier to deal with, and that made me kind of realize that not everyone have that, and 2021 is still gonna be tough. And I think that motivated me to really start focusing on my YouTube channel. Again, even if it's not gonna be my job or I'll make a lot of money, at least I can make someone smile or feel less alone, because that's why I always used to love watching YouTube videos, is that some YouTubers just feel like having a friend to talk to, or you just feel, yeah, less alone, I guess. And I kind of want to show that it's okay to be different and it's okay to talk about mental illness as well, because I feel like it's kind of taboo. It has gotten better over the years, but I feel it's really taboo to talk about it. So yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys will support me, by the way, even though I don't just do makeup tutorials and fashion related stuff, because it's the only thing I've been doing on my channel, and I feel like I want to try something new too. And yeah, I'll probably do another Q&A in the future. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and remember to follow me on my social media. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.